Hej världen, jag heter Zack the Demon Lord. Hey world, it is Isaac the Demon Lord and yet again another YouTube video. To start, yeah, uh, we're doing this video now, so it's not a problem. I am, I'm slightly irritated. I had, already, in fact, videotaped this video, but I found out after making it all that there is no audio. So, here's take two. It's a little bit after, but like, let's be honest, you can't tell that much with a few days after. Like, it's maybe grown like this much. So, anyway, yeah, as this video implies, this is the half a year mark of growing out my hair once again. So we have reached half a year of hair growth once again. So yeah, how we'll do this video, I'm going to rant about hair, and then you'll see the timeline, and then we'll end on that note. So I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I said it when with the after the fact video. This half a year has been a little difficult. I really miss my long hair. I mean, it's better than it was, honestly. If anything, I wish I would have requested a different haircut. My initial thoughts when I went into the barber was to get something more neck length, but then I was like, because I was just hot. Like, honestly, something like this would have been fine. In fact, this is pretty much what I had requested in the first place. I had shown the barber, this is gonna sound cringy, but I like anime, so whatever. I had shown the barber like a picture of Zeke Yeager from Attack on Titan. Particularly when he had the shorter hairstyle, and I was like, something like this, and then like they cut it all the way fucking up here. Excuse my language, but yeah, they cut it all the way up. So that's why we don't go to barbers. But yeah, we're now, as I said, at half a year of hair. I will say, in doing this a second round, it'll only apply for maybe this video, maybe in the next one, but just where now I can compare and contrast, things do look a little different. Part of it is I've stuck with the middle part, so it is kind of style wise been a little different. Before I had been fine. I don't know how I dealt with it, but just letting it be in my face. But yeah, I will tell you, that's one feeling I wish I would have remembered more. The hair is now at a point, it was at a point where it's poking me in my eye, or eyes I should say, but now it's at a point where it dangles a little before, but still it's a little annoying when it keeps tickling underneath my eyes. But yeah, we'll get past that point at some point. I will say one other difference though is last time I kind of grew up my hair in one go. I'm still more or less doing that this time, but I did it kind of at a bad timing. I could have waited a little longer, I was a little impatient, but I did get the back and sides trimmed about a month and a half after the initial cut, which you might barely notice. So it has caused a little bit of a difference, I think, as far as the sides and back go, but yeah. For what it is, I do think it still looks pretty nice. One minor thing, sometimes I'm like, doesn't look bad, but sometimes I'm also like, is the beard combination. Sorry, it was bothering me a little bit, but I think it looks fine sometimes, but sometimes But whatever the case is, the beard journey is also going to continue. This will have a weird timing though, as far as the hair to beard thing, because this time around I'm also deciding I'm gonna do some beard videos, but it will be a little strange because so it's the half year now, and we're just getting into March, and I'm gonna do the hair every half a year, and then the beard every year. My beard videos are gonna be every halfway into May, so there's that. When I make a half a year hair video, you'll pretty much be seeing the end result of my beard. Like, at maximum, at the point in time we are, I will be growing it to maybe there. So, I mean, that's a little bit more length, but like, not like too terribly much. I don't know. But yeah, okay, just checking on time. I got something I have to do here shortly. But yeah, I think it looks nice this time around. So I guess let's just talk about hair itself. If you are planning to grow out your hair, just some things to take note of, especially if you're a guy. First off, we'll just stick with some hygiene stuff first. Some of this should sound pretty self-explanatory. Some of this, it'll make sense if you listen, but society has you thinking otherwise. So let's go with that. With your hair, you gotta comb it every day. You gotta comb it. And for me, comb and brush are the same thing. Some people argue they're different, but make sure you're straightening your hair out and combing it. At least, I'll add this little caveat: if you got straight or wavy hair, for y'all folks with the curly hair, I wouldn't know how to keep care of that. But if your hair is like mine and you have straight or wavy, in my case it's wavy hair, yeah, make sure you're combing it out. That's the first step. As far as the part that you may not agree with is on the next hygiene factor, which is showering or bathing. Society would have you think that it's healthy to take a bath or shower every day or every other day. This is actually false information. This whole idea of showering every day or every other day is less of a hygiene thing and more of a cosmetic thing. It can have some health benefits to shower every day, but also, as far as your hair is concerned, it's not good for your hair. So if you do shower every day, I would recommend, as far as the shampooing goes, doing that less frequently, and then just focusing more on your body, if that is your aim. But as far as the hair goes, I would recommend taking kind of a halfway approach of letting your hair have what it needs while also being a little bit more socially acceptable. And so I take showers every third or fourth day. You could extend this longer to every week, but after a week you get itchy and a little stinky. So in my opinion, every third or fourth day is about how often I do it. And here's the reason why. So when you overshower, you're, for one, exposing your hair to a lot of heat. Heat is not good for your hair in general. Especially when you're considering like especially if you take really hot showers, this is gonna, while you're making your hair wet by putting water on it, the extreme heat is drying your skin out, which is also drying your hair out. And when you combine that with the fact that, especially the longer it gets, you're going to be blow drying it, you're adding more heat to your hair, which is, in general, not good. Another problem is the effects of shampoo. So, and this isn't a science class, but how shampoo works is you put the shampoo in your hair, the soap grabs onto all the dirts and oils, and when you rinse it out with the hair, because it is hydrophobic, it takes everything with it, and so everything is ripped from your scalp and your hair. Problem is, this also adds into the over drying. Also, another problem though is that when you add in the idea of conditioner, which is also very heavily pushed, it causes more problems because so what conditioner does is it puts oil into your scalp, into your hair, except for this oil is a foreign oil that your body doesn't naturally produce. And I'm not saying that unnatural oils are bad for your skin or anything, but here's the thing, is particularly with the skin that is related to your hair, your skin produces oil anyway, and so you're just adding oil to more oil, which then makes the hair look dirtier faster. And also, another thing with the over showering and letting your scalp be dry, this also teaches your body to think that you have a dry scalp and that you must thereby need more moisture, and so it's going to overproduce oil. And so when you get an overproduction issue on top of adding more oil, you're just going to be looking dirtier faster and faster and faster, and just being in this rat race. As far as why the dirts and oils are important to your hair, contrary to a lot of modern belief, the dirts and oils that get in your hair is much like manure to a field, a vegetable or fruit farm, whatever the case is. Likewise, how the manure gives organic feed to the plants, the dirt and oils in your hair give food to your hair. Your hair and your nails, this is all dead skin. That's what this is. And so the oil and dirt promotes more dead skin production. And while that as a thought sounds gross, that's what's happening, is that all this dead matter is collecting itself and growing itself. This might change your perspective on hair, but that's what your hair is. And so by removing that also does make it where the hair has less of a chance to grow as fast. Letting it be dirty promotes it to grow faster. Well, that sounds gross. That's just how it works. Again, you can go this middle way that I promoted. You don't have to let your hair reek for very long or feel dirty for very long. Adding an extra day or two, not much of a sacrifice, if you ask me. But yeah. Other topic that I can talk about. We could talk about length some. Not that kind of length, but your hair length. So in general, they say you can expect, it does depend on hair type a little bit and your ethnicity, but more or less you should be growing about half a foot worth of hair, or 6 inches, within a year. And so for every half a year you can expect about 3 inches of hair growth, which doesn't sound like a lot because it's not. I'm gonna take my glasses off and now show you what my hair looks like at this length. So let's just get this all right in my face, don't we? So when I pull it down, it comes to right about the bottom of my nose. And then making sure what side I have. Okay. When I measure it, it comes to about 5 inches. So I started out with, of course, some hair on the top, which would have amounted to about 2 inches-ish. There are a lot of folks that suggest starting with 3 on the top, but that's about what I had, was 2, I think, with how short that barber cut my hair. But yeah, that's the length it's at right now. See, we talked about hygiene. We talked about maybe we'll just add in this as the kind of final bits, is being a guy growing out your hair. I think it depends on the area you're in, how conservative or liberal it is, as well as within the liberal and conservative areas you are in, their specific views on long hair. Let's be honest, no matter where you are, in the States at least, there's in general some stigma around growing out your hair. Long hair, particularly in highly Christian areas. In my case, I'm in a highly Mormon area, as I used to grow, and as I used to be Mormon and all that, and I'm just in that area. There is some stigma that long hair is more of a girl thing, but also a stigma that, like, it's shameful to have long hair as a guy because of some strange values, like religious values, where like long hair is kind of seen as a curse or something. I don't know how best to explain it, but yeah, just in general, especially in my area, the idea is that the most masculine man has the short haircut and looks like a businessman. But there's many types of men. Be your kind of man. Do what you want to do. You are going to get some negative opinions about your hair. You're also going to get some great opinions, mainly from the ladies. While I haven't had anyone like interested in me per se, I have had quite a few females tell me, "Oh man, I'm so jealous of your hair. It looks so nice." At least when I had long hair, which we'll see one day again. But yeah, you get some good comments too. It's not all bad. So just keep at it. The bad times will pass if you're around certain people that don't like it. What else? Yeah, that's about all I can really think of right now. But yeah, without further ado then, though, I'll show you the time lapse right now. the journey of the hair that's been this half a year. I can't wait for the next half a year and year and a half. I'm on the long part of the journey. I don't know why I had cut my hair. It was hot. I know that was my original reasoning, but I should have had more strength. But you lose some and you win some. Not everything's fantastic in life. But yeah, you live, you learn. We're on the journey again. We'll get there. Once it reaches my shoulders, we'll be in a better place. We'll be a lot happier. But until then, and until the next video, yeah, we'll see you then. Please like, subscribe, share with friends and family if you like this video, or if you like any of my content. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video, and until then, hey do.